బోటు బోట్లోంచి మేము ఫెరీలోకి వచ్చాము. మేము ఫెరీ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. అదే హాఫ్ మూన్ కే అంట ఐలాండ్ పేరు. అక్కడికి ఇది షిప్ పోదు, షోర్ వరకు షిప్ పోదు, ఎందుకంటే షాలో వాటర్స్ వల్ల. అందుకనేసి ఫెరీ ఎక్కాలి. మేము ఎక్కాము, పోతా ఉన్నాము. ఫెరీలో ట్రావెల్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాము. ముందు మా షిప్ అక్కడి నుంచింది. సో మేమైనా ఫెరీలో పోతా ఉన్నాం. అదిగోండి మా షిప్ అక్కడ ఉంది. మేము ల్యాండ్ దగ్గరకు వచ్చాము. ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదంట, మొత్తం స్విమ్మింగ్ స్పాట్లే, చూసేదానికి ఏం లేవంట. ఇక్కడ రావాలంటే షిప్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది, ఎంత నేరోగా ఎత్తుగా ఉంది. Welcome to Half Moon Cay, Bahamas.
They have a 700-acre saltwater lagoon. That's where a seaplane will land in case of an emergency. Here on this island, there's only 63 people that live here year-round. Yes, you hear right. After 62 becomes 63. I am not one of them that lives here. I don't even want to be one of them. Out of the 63, there's only 10 females on here. I don't want to run competition with them. Now those persons that are here around, they're persons like island managers, some of the supervisors, guys that take care of the horses, landscapers, mechanics, some of the lifeguards, HR, destination manager. They have 2 cooks on here to cook for them. And most of the staff that you see here, like myself, a driver, person that work at the info booth, beach attendants, tour guides, lifeguards, space cleaners. We all came from a nearby island that is called Eleuthero. Have any of you here heard the name before, Eleuthero?
No.
Eleuthero is 18 miles directly across. Close to the tip end of Eleuthero. You folks, you saw any ship all the way out there in distance? Far out, that ship is at Eleuthero. Close to the tip end of Eleuthero, we have a private setup just like this. That area there, they call it Princess Keys. Any of you here ever heard about Princess Keys?
No.
You have Princess Cruise Line, Carnival Cruise Line, they stop there. Eleuthero is 110 mile long, 2.5 mile wide. We have a population of over 12,000 persons. Give or take, we can have like 20,000 persons on our island. How we get here to work? Did you folks see me this morning swimming in here to work? Sometimes I swim, sometimes I float, that's why I'm so fit. And I try for the next Olympic. I hope you folks cheer me on. If we don't, that's okay. Now we all commute by the boat that is called the Half Moon Clipper. That's the company boat. It's about 80 to 100 staff that normally do the daily back and forth commute. So it takes us an hour to get here to the ski, hour to take us back to our island. My day normally starts at 3:15 a.m. and 30 minutes after last tender. I have to do an hour by bus and an hour by boat to get here. Same routine going back home. As we ride along this island, I will point out what we have on here to offer. Any question, feel free and ask. The truck is open. The water, the sun, the vegetation, the lagoon, even the form of the beach is natural. On this tour, we're going to also ride you through areas so that you can see where the persons live on the island. Now, over across on the other side, you will notice that they are starting to build new homes for those staff to move into. And once they're done with that building project, they're looking to have about 300 people to be living here on this key. So if any of you here want to work for this company, you can sign your application, get your interview today. Don't say I didn't tell you, they're looking for workers. And there is man-made. It's not deep enough for the ship to come in port, that's why they are tendering you back and forward. To the far end of the island, you notice some dredge boats out there. Do any of you here have an idea of what's going on that side of the island? That's where Carnival is going to build here. That's where Carnival is building their dock down on that side. So first they say they want 300 people to live here. And they come again, they say they're gonna build a dock, which they doing now up here. So they put one and one together. Knowing that when they build that pier, they're not gonna have one ship coming in there. They're gonna have like two coming in. They have to make their revenue back because it's a lot to build a pier. So I think that's why they want so much of people to live here. So that when the ship come here, they might have late ship, like 10 o'clock last dinner and stuff like that, because they have a really nice setup on that side. It's going to be all Carnival, and Carnival have a nice design, what they have down on that side. Yeah. So on the beach, don't go all the way to the back. You see the hot bit of blue step leading down into the water. That's a private oasis. That oasis can run those persons like into $2,000 a day. Addition person is $99. Those persons that rent that oasis, they are not going to overnight in it. They will go back to the ship in the cabin or the stateroom just like everyone else. Only person overnights on this island is the person that live on here. There's no resorts, no hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, Airbnb. They don't have none of that here. Here is only for the ship to make the call for a couple hours and leave with their passengers. Across the marina to the far end, you see the boat with a crane on the back of it. That's the Half Moon Clipper. Now that's the boat that we commutes back and forward on. Across from the Clipper, you notice a cute small green and white building. That's our police station that we have on here. Our police station is really small. We don't overnight our prisoners. We throw them in the marina at the end of the day and let the sharks take care of them. That's why we are zero crime rate here on this island. We recycle everything on here. In the marina, there is a colorful flag that are standing. You folks, you see that colorful flag? You have that colorful flag. And you also have the decoration of the colorful flag in the main area. Do any of you here know what country is that colorful flag? What country that flag belongs to? Bahamas is correct. Now there's a black, what we call a black triangle in the flag. Do any of you here know what the black represents in the flag? People. Who said people? Good try. Who said people? You are so correct. The black represents unity and strength of our people. Aquamarine. The sea is correct. Do any of you here know what the gold represents? Good try. But it's not unity. What the gold represents? It's not money. It's not unity. And it's not treasure. Anyone put a gold? The sun. The sun is correct. You guys here, since the persons give out the answer, you all are qualified to work for this company. Most everywhere you go around the world, there is a downtown. Even here on this island, we have a downtown. Did you folks explore downtown
Yeah,
yet?
we were there just before.
Pardon?
We were there just before.
You was just here before. You are so right. Welcome to downtown. Now, out of downtown gets you find your exit back to the ship in the back of the information hut. Once you take your left, walk down the shady area. That's how you get back to the ship. And this is where most all of our stores are located. Most all of the stores here on the island, they will take your ship card, except for two. That's those same two in the middle with the thatch roof. They're the straw market, souvenir store, craft store, hair braiding store. They're locally owned. So they will take cash, credit, or your debit card. All of the bars here on the island, they take your ship card. Now, if you have a chair package, it's not active on the island. But once you get back on board your ship, you can use your chair package again. But you can use your ship card otherwise for all of your drinks. I don't know if any of you been in that little cute chapel across the road. Not as yet. And that's a non-denominational chapel that we have on here. Now, persons that use that chapel, if they're going to say, I do, oh, I don't. On the beach, you have a white gazebo. That's where they have their beach wedding. Now, once there's a wedding here on this island, they will have like an administrator or a priest that will come from our island and they will perform the wedding ceremony. Now, once a person is getting married on this island, they'll have to book their wedding through the cruise line. The only way you can come here to this island, only if you're in a Carnival or Holland America cruise. Other than that, you cannot come here. Everything that you see on here belongs to the ship. The trucks, the boat, the horses, the bicycles, they all belong to the ship. Now, even though I am also here on this island, I don't belong to the ship. Yeah. Okay, there's a helipad right across. And that helipad, that haven't been used in a very long time. That's a good thing. serve chicken, fruits, pastries, etc. They also have soft drink machines. For your barbecue, you don't need a sticker, no. You don't need your room card, no. The only thing you need to take with you to the dining is an appetite. If you don't have an appetite, you can barbecue. If you don't have an appetite, then you can borrow my appetite. But at the end of the day, you have to return it back because I gotta need it. How we get to the dining? And once we're done with this excursion, we drop you back in the main area at the tram station. There at the tram station, you can get onto the white golf cart that is handicap accessible. Or to the trucks like this in that area that will take you to the barbecue. Golf carts and trucks, they'll be back and forward all day so they can take you back to the main area. Feel like walking 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes off a walk. The barbecue is free for everyone, including the chickens and the seagulls. Captain Morgan on the Rock Spar. I normally call it the hottest spot here on the island to hang out. The reason why I call it the hottest spot because that is where your ship will be having all of the entertainments. Same DJ that is on your ship as the same DJ that will be entertaining this side of the Morgan. In the back of you is your sitting dining area under the pavilion. Once you're done with your lunch, if you want to walk across, see how it's set up or see what's going on, or even participate in the activities that I held there today, you can do that. Also next to the Morgan on the beach, there's water sports too. I don't know if your folks here have any beach toys or if you want to rent them. Like sailboat, hovercraft, catamaran, paddleboards, motorbike, kayaks. They next door to water sports too. You notice in the buildings at the shoreline, here in that houses where the staff live. They're what we call beach villas and private cabanas. 2-story buildings. They are the villas that can run you. That can run you into $1,000 a day. Small single ones, private cabanas, they can run you like into $700 a day. Cabanas, villas, oasis, you will have to book them all in advance aboard the ship. Prices normally fluctuates as well. On the beach, you notice the blue covering. Now they accommodate 2 persons under them. I don't know if you have them, but they would be called clamshell on a half shade. I normally say once upon in the day at the beach. Best if you book your clamshell in advance on board your ship. If they're not sold out from the ship. You can also rent them here on the island at the Water Sports 1, Water Sports 2 booth, whereas they have umbrellas at those booths for rentals as well. Now the beach chairs. The beach chairs, they all are free. First come, first serve for those beach chairs. On the beach right there is a white gazebo. And once a person's getting married, they will have that decorated with conch shells, starfish, flowers. They have the chairs laid out. It's really nice when someone is getting married. They will walk right down to there. Oh my God. They're trying to wake everyone up. You know, we have persons that come here to this island. They normally ask about the wildlife here. There's no wildlife on here in terms of bears, rockoons, skunks, gators, rabbits. We don't have none of them here. Now what we do have on here, there are birds. 3 types of lizards, curly-tail, blue-tail, and chameleons. 1 type of snake, they are known poisonous garden snake, also known as brown racers. There's a lot of cats on here. A lot of cats. You might not see them, but they are here. Now you may be wondering how cats get on here. We all know they didn't swim here. It used to be a secretary that used to work for the company. She liked cats. She bought 2 from the main island. Now we are populated with cats. 3 dogs, a few iguanas running around. We have lots and lots of chickens. You will get to see most of those chickens at the dining area. If you want fresh chicken nuggets today, you can have it. All you have to do is catch it. We do the rest of the work for you. Out there in pasture, there's a lot of goats. Have any of you here eaten goat before? Do you like goat? You know, we as Bahamians, we cook goat. But I like when the Jamaicans cook the curry goat for the dumplings and the curry goat for the white rice. You'll lick your fingers and your toes. That's how good it is. Never eaten goat before, you missed out big time. Or if you eat it and don't like it, it's small friends who like it. Now, have any of you here eaten lamb before? Lamb chop, rocket lamb, lamb shank, lamb shoulder. Do you like lamb? Now, goat doesn't taste like chicken. The only thing I can compare it to is lamb. So welcome to the home of the swimming horses. We're here in Pegasus Ranch. Here at Pegasus Ranch, they have 41 horses here. Horses they have here, they are thoroughbreds, quarter, draft horse. One donkey we have here by the name of Ted, Ted the donkey. They'll not allow you to ride Ted. He's right over there. He's pretty old. You can pet him, take photos with him. The horse excursion is one of the highlight excursions that they have on here. It consists of two parts. Part one of the horse excursion. Look like they're getting ready to do. They're gonna do like an hour ride along the walking trails. And part two of the horse excursion, their part two will be consist of 5 minutes in the water on the horse. And that is the highlight part of that excursion, being in the water on a horse. Now once the guests in the water on their horse, they will get wet waist deep while in the water on their horse. So here will be a first 5 minute stop. If you want to walk forward to those horses, the donkey pet them, you can do that. If you want to go for a quick 5 minute swim, you can do that. Nice view fish in the background. There are restrooms here. Walk right out through that opening. Once you're all the way out, take your left. It's the restrooms. If anyone need to go, 5 minutes, guys. We have here.
హలో అండి, ఇవన్నీ స్టింగ్ రేస్ ఉంటా చూసారా చేపలు అదా పోతా ఉన్నాయి. ఎంత స్టింగ్ రేస్ అన్నారు, ఏం స్విమ్ చేసుకుంటా ఉన్నాయి.
Open area. Check them out on the shop.
Hey, baby, his head right to my butt. Ow. I'm not joking. His head keeps running into my butt.
Okay, that is great. Now the stingrays in there. Persons normally ask the question if they have their stingers or their barbs attached onto them. Yes, they do. They still have their stingers or their barbs. Here on the island, they don't develop the rays because the barbs are their defense mechanism out in the wild. Sharks, barracudas are their predators. So you may be wondering why the stingrays are not attacking those persons in the water. As you see, those stingrays are all in captivity, meaning the stingrays and they are trained. Once persons go down in the water, the stingrays will surround them because they know they're going to get fed. They're more like underwater puppies. They don't bite their hands to feed them. Eco-friendly, also more like bumper cars. The main reason why they don't develop those rays, if a hurricane or a storm approaching, they will open up that fence and let them go out free. They'll be able to protect themselves while being out there. Sometimes persons will ask the question if we let them out, if they ever come back. Those girls are very spoiled. They used to be high fed. They will stay right along the fence after the storm. They could bring them right back into the barn. Sometimes persons will ask, how do we know if they're the same stingrays? The tour guide, she knows each and every one of those stingrays and they all have names. Just as well as all of those horses at the stable, they all have names. They built a warehouse there for the gift shop. And the logo shop, the gift shop, that's their storage room that they built in there. We're gonna take you so that you can see where the persons live on the island. No children. There's no children living on here. They all are just workers. As you can see, there's no food stores on here. Now you may be wondering how those persons get their food. The ship supply the island with their uncooked food every 2 weeks. Once the island manager emailed the ship, letting them know what the island needs or wants, they will bring a large supplies of uncooked food here for them. Persons that live here, they don't pay for food. They don't pay for the living accommodation. It's all provided by the company. They just work, save their money, send back home to take care of their families. Okay, so we have this green and white. It's Bahamas Customs Official Officer, also Bahamas Immigration Officer. That's the office. They're the persons that give your ship the clearance for you folks to be on the island. Police station over the other side. Okay, everyone. So this is what I call Beverly Hills 90120. Island manager, secretary, HR, destination manager. Some of the boat captains, this is where they live. True meaning of the grass is greener on the other side. Coconuts instead of the trees. watch your Netflix, even though they do party like rock stars here on this island. Right across the road is where they're building the new housing for them. Muddy water, natural salt pond. That's it, the reverse osmosis. How they get the fuel in here, barge stops in here to bring the fuel, barge bringing feed for those horses. Where they do the recycling, cans, bottle, cardboards. Around the corner, you'll get to see the incinerator house where they burn the garbage, tower for the cell phone service, generator house, electricity. Longway building is the island warehouse. Inside of the warehouse, they have cleaning supplies, uniforms, etc. Okay, so we also have a white for the green mash is the laundry room for those houses, for the dogs that doesn't have any washes and dryers, and then we have a laundry room here for them. So now everyone here is in the village where those persons live. If a hurricane or storm approaching, they will take everyone off the ski, take them into Eleuthera. Not safe to be here on the key once there's a hurricane. On the island of Eleuthera, we can sustain hurricanes because we have hurricane shelters here too. What we use for shelters on the island, person feel like the home's not safe, they'll go to churches or schools for safety. Okay everyone, so right here bring us back to downtown Half Moon. On behalf of the driver and I would like to thank each and every one of you for choosing the Island Calypso Tram Tour. Hope you enjoy your stay here on the island with us today. Enjoy other ports, most of all enjoy the rest of your cruise. Also, if you thought that your tour was a good one, want to tip us, we do accept them. Want to give us some good reviews back on board the ship, that will be highly appreciated. So make sure you have all of your personal items that you may have bought on here with you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
Your
సో
towels,
మచ్. ఇదిగోండి ఫ్రెండ్స్, అంతా వచ్చారు ఇక్కడ స్విమ్ చేసేదానికి. మెయిన్ ఇక్కడ ఇది స్విమ్మింగ్ తప్ప పెద్ద ఏం లేదు. ఇందాక మేము వెళ్ళొచ్చాం కదా, ఆమెకంతా ఆమె దీని గురించి అంతా డాక్యుమెంట్ విన్నారు కదా మీరు. ఇది స్విమ్మింగ్ అంత దూరానికి కనిపించేది మా షిప్. వాటర్ కూడా చూడండి ఎంత బాగున్నాయో, టర్కైస్ బ్లూ కలర్ వాటర్. ఓకే అండి, స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయాము. షిప్ మూవ్ అవుతా ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ డెస్టినేషన్ ఎక్కడో తెలదు, రేపు మార్నింగ్.
అంటే 9కి ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా మీ టేబుల్ మీద?
ఈ రెస్టారెంట్ లాస్ట్ లో ఉందండి, చూడండి.
ఆంటీ కూడా తిందా?
షిప్ పోయేది బాగా తెలుస్తా ఉంది కదా.
తిందా? ఓ అయితే 1 2 3 4 4 వెజ్.
ఇదిగోండి రూమ్కి పెడుతున్నాను, పెట్టి తీసి ఇట్లంటే రూమ్ ఓపెన్ అయిపోతుంది అనమాట. సో ఎప్పుడు దీన్ని దగ్గర పెట్టుకోండి అలా. అంతే అండి, ఈరోజుకి అయిపోయింది. ఈరోజుకి నైట్ అయిపోయింది. సో వీ ఎంజాయ్డ్ అలాట్. ఇంకా అంతే, రేపు ఎక్కడ అనేసి మళ్ళా ల్యాండ్ అయ్యాక, అదే షిప్ డాక్ అయ్యాక చెప్తాను అనమాట. 5th ఇవాళ 5th డే అయిపోయింది, రేపు 6th డే అండి.